expect to find you still hunched over these blueprints at this hour. The warm glow of your desk lamp is the only thing fighting back the deep shadows of this empty office, casting such a soft golden light over your hands. It's so quiet in here now, isn't it? Just the two of us. Before we lose ourselves in the work, darling, if you enjoy these peaceful moments with me, please remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment below. It helps me bring more of these stories to life just for you. I couldn't bring myself to head to the parking garage when I saw your office light was still burning. I know that look in your eyes, that deep, unwavering focus you get when you're perfecting the waterfront project. Here, I brought you something. It's just a cup of Earl Grey, but the faint steam is still rising. Can you smell the bergamot? It's so warm and soothing. Exactly what you need when you've been staring at vellum for 6 hours straight. Let me just set it down right here, safely away from the edges of your drawings. You know, as your senior partner, I really should be reprimanding you and telling you to go home to get some sleep. But as someone who cares about you quite a bit more than just professionally, I can't help but admire this side of you. Your perfectionism is breathtaking, truly. I've been watching you from the doorway for a moment, and your line work is just so meticulous, so deliberate. You've always had a way of finding the soul in the structure that most architects completely miss. You don't just draw walls, you draw experiences. The firm feels so different at night, doesn't it? The quiet, rhythmic hum of the HVAC system sounds like a heartbeat for the building, and those distant city lights flickering through our floor-to-ceiling windows. It makes the rest of the world feel like it's miles away. It's just us, the scent of tea, and the plans for something beautiful. You've put so much of yourself into this waterfront layout. I can see it in every stroke of the pencil. Why don't you move over just a little bit and let me stay for a while? I want to see how you've handled the elevation changes. I'm curious to see how you've connected the pier to the main lobby. Show me what you've been working on. There we go. Let me just pull this chair in a little closer to yours. I hope you don't mind the intrusion into your personal space, but the light is so much better right here, and I want to see exactly what you see. Here, let me take that graphite pencil for a moment. I promise I won't smudge your beautiful work. I just want to follow the logic of your lines, tracing them over the vellum like this. It's fascinating to see how your mind works when you're alone with your thoughts. Look at this cantilevered balcony you sketched out. It's so bold, reaching out over the harbor as if it's trying to touch the horizon. Most architects would have played it safe, but you've balanced it so well with these load-bearing columns. They provide all the structural integrity needed without sacrificing a single ounce of the grace you've built into the facade. And the way you've positioned these clear story windows, I can almost see the flow of natural light pouring in, washing over the floors at dawn. It's brilliant. You're designing a place where people will actually want to live, not just a monument to be looked at from afar. But wait, let me look a little closer at this intersection here in the main lobby. I need to see how the glass meets the steel. I'm sorry if the soft rustle of my silk blouse is a bit loud in this quiet office, or if my perfume, that sandalwood and vanilla blend you always say you like, is a bit distracting while I'm leaning in like this. I just need to be near the work and near you. I noticed you've gone very still. I can see the slight hesitation in your fingers, and I think I can even see your pulse racing just a little at the base of your throat. It's okay. I think it's just creative exhaustion. You've given so much of yourself to this design tonight, pouring every ounce of your focus into these measurements that you're practically buzzing with the effort. You've reached that point where the lines start to blur, haven't you? Let's just pause for a second, shall we? The structural integrity of the building is sound, I promise. For just a few minutes, you don't have to be the senior lead or the perfect architect. You can just be here in the quiet with me. There's no pressure to perform when it's just us. Let the pencil rest. Your mind deserves a break from the math and the physics of it all. You know, we spend so much of our time in this office talking about foundations. We obsess over load-bearing walls, the way a structure settles into the earth, and how much weight a frame can truly carry before it begins to give. But looking at you right now, in the quiet of this night, I realize I've been focusing on the wrong kind of stability. I'm going to stop looking at these blueprints for a moment. I want you to look at me instead, just for a second. Forget the harbor, forget the pier, and forget the deadlines. There is no client waiting for a revision right now. There is just us. Let me just move this stray hair away from your forehead. You've been leaning over that desk for so long. Your skin feels a little cool from the office air, but your face is so warm. I'm just going to rest my hand here against your cheek, just like that. Feel how steady I am. I want you to just lean into my palm if you need to. You don't have to hold yourself feel so incredibly hollow. Everything moves so fast, and everyone wants something from me. You are the only person who makes me feel like I can actually slow down and breathe. You're my anchor when the pressure gets too heavy, or when I'm staring at a blank drafting board, wondering if I've lost my spark. I think of you. I think of your dedication, your kindness, and the way you see the world. I'm so deeply grateful that you're in my life. You provide the kind of structural integrity I could never design on paper. I can see the tension finally leaving your eyes. That little furrow in your brow is smoothing out, and it makes me so happy to see you finally relaxing. The intensity of the work is fading, and I think it's time we let the rest of the world fade away with it. We've done enough for tonight. More than enough. Let's start putting these things away, shall we? Go ahead, put the pencils down. Set them right there in the tray. That's it. It's okay to stop now. Let the ink dry on its own. It doesn't need you to watch over it anymore. I'm reaching over now to turn off the drafting lamp. Just listen for the click. And there, the room is falling into that soft, velvet darkness we only get at this hour. No more sharp lines. No more harsh white paper. Just the two of us and the gentle glow of the city through the glass. It's much better this way, isn't it? Everything feels so much quieter when the lights go out. I want you to close your eyes for a moment and just listen to my voice. Imagine your mind is like one of those perfectly balanced rooms we're always trying to design. A space of perfect symmetry, high ceilings, and absolute peace. Right now, I know it feels a bit cluttered, a bit heavy. Let's change that. Every worry you've been carrying today, the deadlines, the structural calculations, the pressure of the firm. Imagine them as heavy pieces of furniture. One by one, we're moving them out of the room. That heavy oak desk of stress. It's gone. Those filing cabinets full of tomorrow's to-do lists. We're rolling them out the door until finally the room is empty, spacious, and filled with nothing but soft, warm light and the sound of silence. You are so incredible. structure we've ever built, isn't it? Just this simple, steady rhythm. No blueprints required. Just you and me drifting together in the quiet. You know, as much as I want you to get some rest, a part of me isn't quite ready for the night to end. I find myself thinking of a few other ways we could spend our time once we finally leave this office. Ways that have absolutely nothing to do with architecture and everything to do with how much I've missed your touch today. If you're curious about what I have in mind for a private after-hours session, you can find the rest of our story over on my Patreon. The link is right there in the description for you. But for now, if you enjoyed our little late-night meeting, please remember to like this video and subscribe.